What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle. In this one, we're going to be going up against somebody from the battle server that I'm in. If you guys ever want to get a battle with me, more than likely I'm going to be creating my own Discord server here soon to be able to get battles with you guys. So just keep an eye out for that. I'll probably have it within the next week or so. But this team is built around trying to get Cyclozar to win. I want to sweep somebody with Shift Gear Cyclozar so badly. So the whole team is built around trying to weaken down ghost types and to weaken down fire types. Those are the two big ones because a lot of the ghost types are fire types. Like you have Scarlet, you have Scarlet, you have things like that. So, which, spoiler alert, we go up against both of them in this battle. But with Shift Gear, you raise your speed by 2, your attack by 1, and then with the Terra Fighting type, you're able to break down steel types that typically wall you with Terra Blast Fighting. Body Slam Ironhead. Ironhead is to beat down the Fairy type, so as well that could be a little bit problematic. You could go Terra Ground and go Terra Blast Ground. I went with Fighting because I wanted to be able to also hit the normal types really, really hard. But that's just, if you go Ground, you can hit Scaladurge, you can hit Saraledge, things like that, but I went with Fighting. We also have Great Tusk as our hazard removal with heavy duty boots. This is just one of my favorite hazard removals. Then we have Glamora with Stealth Rock spikes and then Toxic Debris to get at the T spikes. I wanted to use Electros as well because Electros is one of my favorite Pokemon just in general, so I really wanted to use it. But with the Assault Vest, you live a ton of hits with U-Turn, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Giga Drain. Really strong. Breloom, Toxic Orb with Sub-Focus Punch, Leech Seed, and Spore. This is a way to just kind of sort of punch a really big hole in between things. And then, of course, we have Tinted Lens, Lokix as well to be able to just click First Impression and just beat down any setup sweepers that could try to set up in our face. But that is going to be the team. I will leave a Pokepaste down in the description below. Let's hop over to the battle. All right, here we are. We're going up against somebody from the server for battles. And they have Unaware. They have 2 Unaware Mons, which is really annoying for the strategy that I'm going for. But their only defogger, I think, is Scizor, if it even gets defog. So I'm going to hazard. I'm going to set up as many hazards as I can immediately. And then their team is also really weak to Lokix, like very, very weak to Lokix. So this is what I'm going to try to do. They're also pretty weak to Breloom. Just like throwing off a Spore and then clicking Focus Punch versus something. If I'm able to get a Leech Seed off versus the if I'm able to get a Leech Seed off versus the Scaladurge, I'm in a really good spot. I'm in a really good spot. Okay. I'm really hoping that they let off with Scizor, which is okay. That means I get up a T-Spike. I'm going to get up Stealth Rocks because they have 3 things weak to it. I'm not overly worried about them getting rid of my T-Spike with Clodsire, but with them going for Bullet Punch, I might want to switch out. I don't really know what I would switch out into because if this is banded. Actually, no, that didn't do banded damage. I'm going to go into my Electros. I'm going to save this. That way I can get up a T-Spike after the Clodsire comes in. Go for Bullet Punch. We should tank this pretty well. Yeah, cool. So now I'm going to go for the U-Turn, expecting double team? Brother. What is this? There's no shot this is what this guy actually brought, right? Whatever. You know, maybe this just means that I'll be able to get some good content with my Cyclozar. Just let me get off. Just let me get up. Okay, so he lets this thing get poisoned, which is really good. You went for double team. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm going to click U-turn here. I should be slower. And depending on what they go for, if they go for Cotton Guard, it's a little problematic. But if they go for Power Gem, I'm AV. This is going to do 0. I'm going to go into my Cyclizar. Actually, no, I can't because I'm Terra Fighting and I don't have a way of hitting either one of his ghosts. But I can go into my Lokix and I can click U-turn. This is a choice banded U-turn. This thing is going to kill whatever comes in. Go for the U-turn. Unless I go into like Skeledirge or Scarlet, then it won't kill, but they're just going to stay in. Okay, I'll take Ampharos. I will gladly take Ampharos. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop in my Breloom so that way I can get the Toxic Orb activated. And then if they go into Scarlet or if they go into Skeledirge, then I'm going to go hard into my Electros, I think. Scarlet, cool. So this is a little bit better because... Is it better? I kind of just want to go into my Glamora and sack it off, but part of me also wants to go into this. I'm just going to sack off my Glamora. I have plenty of ways of beating the remainder of my opponent's team. Bitter Blade, that's fine. I am shocked that I lived that. I am shocked. But that gets up a second layer T-Spike. And now... Do I just want to go for the Earth Power and kill this thing? I think I do. Didn't even kill. Unfortunate. Close combat. Okay. So I could have gotten up a spike there. Would have been helpful. But now I'm going to go into my Donphan or my Great Tusk. And I'm just going to claim kills. Like, I'm just going to claim. Because they do not have a switch into this Pokemon. Literally at all. I get to click Earthquake 4 times. Well, Headlong Rush, technically. The only thing that would be a little problematic is the Chien Pao, but I do have a couple of things I can do versus that. Like, I can sack something off, go into Lokix, click First Impression, and be fine. If they go into their Chien Pao right now, I think that's what I have to do, unfortunately. And then I think the next time that I bring this thing in, depending on what they have, they didn't get rid of the T-Spikes yet, which is really good. And they're not heavy-duty boots, so they're going to take a lot of chip damage. I think I'm going to sack off my Breloom. Man, I'm trying so hard to get Shift Gear, Weakness Policy, Shift Gear, Weakness Policy, Cyclizar to do work. But it's just so difficult because there are so many Pokemon that stop it. Like, Ghost types just hard stop it. Takes a little bit of poison damage. Now we're going to go into Lokix. We're going to click First Impression. Because even if they go for like Sucker Punch or Ice Shard or something like that, I should be able to live it, but they don't. They just sack this thing off the First Impression, which is phenomenal. They could have gone into their Skeledirge there. They really could have. They also could have gone into their Clodsire at any point in time. So the way that I built this team to work, right, that it's not really getting a chance to show off, is you bring in Lokix to try to break down the Ghost types with First Impression. So that way this thing just has an easy time sweeping. I'm going to go into my Electros. I'm really sad Electros doesn't get knockoff anymore. Yawn, that's okay. I'm gonna click U-turn. If they... I don't think they're gonna have Protect. Cool. So I'm gonna drop in my Lokix again. I mean, I guess I could drop this thing in, but Lokix is cooler. And then a Choice Banded U-turn next time as well will be really good. Poison Jab, this is gonna do 0. That actually did a decent chunklet. I'm gonna go for a U-turn. That did so much damage. Tinted Lens is so strong. So strong. I'm really sad that they haven't given me the Skeledirge yet, because I just want to set up a shift gear so bad. That's all I want to do is set up a shift gear. So now we'll go for the U-turn. And now we get to drop in Great Tusk, and then click win with Headlong Rush. Lokix really did put in a lot of work this game. Doing that much damage to a Clodsire is insane, especially with a U-turn. Whew. Lokix is super strong. I really like it. Now we click Headlong Rush. Okay, what do they tear it into? Fire. Part of me wishes I didn't click Headlong Rush, because I could have clicked Shift Gear. This Headlong Rush is still going to kill easily. Awesome. GG to my opponent. So Lokix put in a lot of work. Great Tusk put in a lot of work. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I love seeing Pokemon just do so much damage, but that was a lot of fun. GG's to my opponent. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure you leave a like down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.